Alright, check this out. I built some roads, and they're looking pretty good. I think that the modern road aesthetic here is gonna make a lot more sense when our town here becomes a little bit more modernized, as it will over time. But this is a new addition. This giant manhole cover. And I didn't put this here. I don't know who put this here. Hey, Eric! Eric, did you build a manhole cover in my road? Did you do that? Did you do that without my permission?
Manager, I don't remember doing that. I haven't been feeling well enough to work lately.
Oh, you haven't been, huh?
I'm really weak and sick.
Yeah.
I need to get cured before I can do any work.
Okay.
Please. Focus on helping me get better first.
No, okay, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. All right, that's not what we're doing today. Today, I want to check out what's in this manhole cover. Oh, it's a sewer. It's a gross, disgusting sewer. And look, there's even like a little like runoff section here with a bunch of sewage coming in from the colony. Disgusting. Disgusting. But you know what? This is actually a perfect place to start looking at the rats mod. Yeah, that's right. Today, we're gonna be becoming the ultimate rat lord and getting bunches of rat friends and stuff like that. Now, this mod pack just had an update. And in the update, we got a new quest. We got a new category. And it's the rat category for rats. Now, that might not sound interesting to you, but rats are really useful. For one thing, they can be useful fighters. They potentially even help us protect the colony and our colonists. But another thing that they can do is they can be automated. So we can do stuff like automate crops, we can automate crafting, we can do all sorts of stuff with these rats. Let's get right into it. So first thing we gotta do, in this chapter you will learn about crafting cheese, spawning rats, taming rats, equipment upgrades, and commanding rats, breeding tamed rats. All right, first thing we gotta do is we gotta find ourselves a cow, and somehow we're gonna have to bring our cow down here into the sewers, and there's actually an easy way to do that through Forbidden and Arcanus. This thing right here, the quantum catcher, this should help us quite a lot. We're making a Pokeball, people. Today is Rat Day, and we're starting it off by making a Pokeball, all right? Because everybody knows Pokemon are just enhanced rats. All right, this quantum catcher should be relatively easy to make. We need a arcane crystal block. We're gonna make 2 of them. Okay, just kidding. We don't have any more spawner scrap. We're gonna make 1 of them. And if we check our map, you can see these little dots here. These are actually all the different kinds of mobs. Oh, there's some cows right there. Look at that. Right there. Perfect. Come here, you. And I'm taking a second one. You're coming with me, Mr. Cow. I think the first thing I want to do is I want to have just like a little pen here for a couple of cows, because we're going to use those for the colony later. I'm going to get 1 more cow just specifically for rats. All right, look at this one. This is a good dairy cow. This cow will make great cheese. All right. Into the sewers we go with our new milking cow. There we go. Yeah, sorry, this is not... I'm sure this is not the life that you had planned for yourself. But you know what? You're here now, and you're gonna make some great milk for my rat pals. Next, we're gonna need to get some milk. We're gonna need to stick it in a cauldron. Here we go. And this milk, over time, should turn into cheese. Just like real life. Ah, there it is. We got a block of cheese. It can be turned into 4 cheeses. Delicious. Look at that. Absolutely delicious. All right, now we got tons of delicious cheese. But now, how do we get the rats? Well, we're gonna have to craft ourselves a trash can. One of these babies. A trash can. Look at that. Cool. Now, I think we can just throw basically anything in there. Oh, yeah, look at that. Nice and stinky garbage. Perfect for rats. This is what rats crave. There we go. We got a stinky pile of nasty garbage right there with our trash can. And I think that if we leave this in the dark, eventually a bunch of rats will show up over there. And then we can catch them. Catch them with all the cheese we have and make them our friends. But I think it'll take a little while. All right, time to go check on our pile of garbage and see if there's some rats scurrying about in there. Ah! A rat! A rat! It's a wild rat! Look at it! Look at him! Scurrying around down here. In order to tame this rat, we're gonna need wedges of cheese. Look at him scurrying around. Look at him. Running amok down here. All right. Come here, little rat. Come on, don't be scared. He took the cheese. He's eating it. Take more. He's so fast. Holy jeez. Here. There's another one. Come on, be my little rat pals. We got a rat friend. Look at that. A male rat friend. Okay, what about you? Do you want to be my friend? There we go, we have another rat. And this one's a female. Nice, okay. See, in order to breed rats, we actually need a male and a female rat. Unlike the rest of Minecraft, where all animals just seem to be able to... I'm not gonna explain it. I'm not gonna explain it. We need a male and a female rat in order to breed the rats in this mod, okay? Look at that. All right, so far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rats. We've got 5 whole rats down here in this nasty little place. Now we're gonna turn the lights on, and we're gonna get these guys some hats so that we can identify them. We want to know which rats are ours and which rats aren't ours. There are actual rat hats in this mod, like the little rat top hat, or the archaeology hat, the Santa hat, or the party hat. But we can't get a lot of these because most of them are sold by, or they're traded through villagers. But what else we can do is we can make some diamond helmets. 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 diamond helmets. You can also add a banner to them, I think. I don't have any fancy banners, but we'll just see. I just out of curiosity, I want to see what it looks like. Rightio, little rat pals. I bestow to you a helmet. But I can't see the helmet on them. Why not? Now, if we shift right click one of them, we can actually pick them up, put them on our head. We can hold multiple rats too. Look, I've got 2 rats now. I can hold a total of 3 rats. Look at that. That's kind of gross. And then if I shift right click, or if I just right click the ground, how do I get them off? All right, I have these rats on my shoulders now, and they won't get off. But hopefully as we work through the quests, we'll find a way to remove the rats from my shoulders. In the rat's inventory, you can equip the rat with up to 3 rat upgrades. Give the rat a hat, a banner to wear, and give or take a held item that the rat will hold in its mouth or paws. Current status of the rat and its gender are also displayed. The gender is important for breeding. 1 male and 1 female rat are needed to breed more rats. This is also the menu used to assign commands to your rats. To cycle through rat commands, press the arrow under. So if we look at this, current command, stay here. Set command, wander, stay here, follow me, hunt mobs. If we hit follow me, this rat will follow me, right? Come on, little rat. Yeah, there we go. Rats have a variety of commands that can be changed in the menu or through the use of a rat flute. Wander, the rat will mill around aimlessly, blah, blah, blah. Stay here, the rat will stay still, as we know, just like the sitting command. Follow me, the rat will follow. Hunt prey. The rat will target any animals and monsters in the area and attack them. Rats will not attack baby mobs. Gather items, the rat will pick up any items on the floor. Harvest, the rat will break grass blocks and crops and pick up the drops. Some upgrades, like the rat upgrade miner, planter, and fisherman, override this command. Transport items, the rat will carry items from a pickup container, like a chest, and move them to a deposit container. I think we can automate our rats to some degree now, but we're gonna need a cheese staff, one of these guys. Pretty easy to make, just cheese and a stick. Now if we right click this rat, oh, it glows. So now we can shift deposit items in trash can, so we can tell the rat to put items in the trash can. Say like some wheat seeds or something. Oh, well, it'll eat those. If I give it a bunch of dirt, are you gonna put it in the trash can? Transport? Maybe it can't interact with the garbage can directly without an upgrade. Oh, look at that. The rat is moving items from one chest to the other. Okay, cool. But we can't get him to automatically make garbage yet. But what we might be able to do is we might be able to automate cheese? Maybe? Ah. The rat will milk cows when set to harvest. Rat will transfer fluids instead of items. Rats will transfer 1,000 millibuckets at a time. Okay. So we need one of these rat milkmaid upgrades. Well, okay. Let's get ourselves some rat upgrades and see what we can do with them. I think we can also make this a rat cage. We could make a rat breeding lantern. Oh, cool. We've already got a rat upgrade. We must have found that in a chest somewhere. Oh, I can see their little helmets now for some reason. Look at them. Look at this little rat helmet. Now, I think that if we put down this small fluid tank from Pneumatic Craft, we can potentially tell this rat to put the fluid in that tank. Deposit fluid. Okay. Okay. We're now automating milk production. Look at this. I also got these rat cages, which I think if we put them here like this, I should be able to place the rats I have on my shoulders. Yeah, right in there. And then take them out as well. So now I can pick up my rat friends, stick them in the rat cages, and even if I want, I can take this rat breeding lantern and stick it in there, and they should make more rats. But there's also this, a rat wheel. That rat wheel will actually generate power for us. And look at that. You see that little bean? That's our baby. That's the baby rat. Look at it. It's so tiny. Look at that. He filled it. That's crazy. Okay, I want to be able to automate this cheese. All right, so rats cannot directly interact with the cauldron. But what they can do is they can directly interact with this curdling station. That's how we're going to automate our cheese production. Oh, look at that. And the curdling station now automatically makes cheese, so we don't even need this. Now I've got this curdling station set up with a chute that goes to a chest, and inside the chest we have cheese being produced. So now we have total cheese automation down here. Now, next thing we can do is we can make ourselves a rat warrior. All right, in order to make my ultimate rat pal, I'm gonna make one of these, a rat warrior upgrade. It's kind of expensive. It requires this health upgrade, requires a strength upgrade, and it requires this armor upgrade. But once we have all that, we can make ourselves the rat warrior upgrade. Ooh, and we can even take this a step further because we have this asbesto rat thing, this little upgrade here, because we found that in a chest somewhere. We can take this a step further and we can do the upgrade, the dragon rat upgrade. 4 fire charges, the asbesto rat, the rat warrior upgrade, and this flight upgrade. +5 rat armor, +50 rat maximum health, and +8 rat attack damage. We can add other upgrades to our rat as well, like the bow upgrade. Rat uses a bow in combat. And then there's this one too. Rat supporter. Rat will throw healing potions when your health is low. Rat may occasionally throw other potion buffs if you have full health, because that seems like it's super handy. We can also change the color of our rat. And what better color than red? We're gonna make a dragon rat, and so red seems like the perfect choice. I think that this rat right here is going to be our new pal. I'm gonna dye you red, just like that. I'm gonna give you the bow upgrade with the bow in your hand, the dragon upgrade, and the supporter upgrade. Now this rat has 58 health. Oh, look at that. He just hit me with healing potion. Dude, that's awesome. That is actually that is actually sweet. Ah, okay. I just figured out how to remove rats from my shoulder. So if I sneak punch the air, the rat drops. And you know what? This rat deserves a name. We're going to name this rat after the master rat, Splinter. You are now bestowed with the great name, Splinter. There we go. Me and Splinter, we have a little adventure to go on. Because this mod doesn't just have a bunch of rats in it. it's actually got a little bit more to it than that. Okay, I think with the new bow and our rat friend, our dragon rat friend, we should be ready to go. One more thing I want to do before we go out. I want to take my adventurer's spellbook here and add another spell to it. This one, healing circle scroll. Yeah, we can actually heal ourselves. So not only do we have our rat friend help us heal, we also now have a healing spell. We can take our chunky cheese token, which by the way, I got this from one of those plague doctors. All right, what better place than right here in the middle of this sewer to spawn Ratlantis? We put our chunky cheese token on the ground there. Start spinning, and then eventually, whoa, that was an explosion I wasn't expecting. Boom, Ratlantis, here it is. If I turn off my shaders, you can actually see the rat portal there. Finally, we can make our way to Ratlantis. What's happening? I don't know if Splinter can be on our head when we make our way to Ratlantis, but you know what we can do? Make one of these rat sacks. We should be able to pick up our friend, put him in the rat sack, and then we can deploy him whenever we want. Look at him. Look at him. He's got a little bow. He looks so crazy. He's got little dragon wings. That was a lot more prep than I thought I was going to need, but you know what? More is better. Da-da-da-da. We're here in Ratlantis. So I'm going to add a waypoint to my map because I do not want to get lost here in Ratlantis. There's a... Oh, we should probably release our friend. Now I see a rat on a boat over there. Have at thee. Whoa! He just breathed fire. Ow. Get him. Get him, Splinter. Oh yeah, easy. Holy heck. Holy heck, Splinter's like an automatic, a fully auto cannon on the top of my head. Traversing this place is not super easy. Oh, there's a sunken ship over here. Oh, dang. A lot of good tech stuff in here. Okay, we're gonna end up with a full backpack pretty quickly, I think, in a place like this. An ME storage component, Luke's dust, a mechanical crafter, that's pretty cool. All right, come on, pal. Look at that. There's a ship in the sky. Oh my gosh, cool. Okay. Look at it. Ooh, spooky. It's a ghost ship. Whoa! Whoa, 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 what's going on? Ah! Ah! Okay, 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 okay. I need to heal. Okay, that actually wasn't so bad. Ooh, a trident! Alright, we got everything from this place. There's a lot of stuff here, man. Now, there's something else here. There's a bell. Shiny ghost bell. The Flying Dutch Rat's bell. Oh. We have to wait till nighttime. Okay. Here he comes. There he is. Get him, buddy. Holy heck. You know what? He does a hell of a lot of damage. Holy jeez. Boom, he's dead. Wait, lead. Oh, what'd he drop? Flying Dutch Rat's ship wheel. An epic shader grab bag, nice. Okay, it's finally daytime, and we've got this air raid siren here, and I believe that it spawns a boss. Whoa! It's an airplane! Hang on. Hang on, I've got a plan. Oh my god, he immediately blew up my airplane. I wanted to attack him while flying, but I literally can't. Dude, he is raining attacks down on me. It's crazy. Good thing I can hit him from here with my upgraded bow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get him, Splinter. Get him. Yes, nice. I think that Baron guy was supposed to drop like a flag or something, but he didn't. Probably because he died so high up in the air. We did get some of these Orachilcum nuggets. I think we fought the 2 bosses that I want to fight here. There might be one more, but I think that for the time being, I'm happy with the progress we've made. I think what I want to do now is I want to find a few more of those shipwrecks because they had a lot of good items in them. Oh, look at this. A landed shipwreck. Honestly, these shipwrecks alone are more than worth the trip here. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with everything we've got. We hit a couple of shipwrecks. We got a ton of stuff. Let's get our little buddy here back in his rat sack. Come on, get over here. Get over here. Get over here. There we go. Now I can go home. Oh, man. What a little adventure we just had. We went to Ratlantis, and look at all the stuff we got. Look at this. Look at this. We got all sorts of great stuff. Now, a lot of this is actually going to be good for automation. We got 24 brass ingots. That's crazy. Got a bunch of train casings, some turbine rotors, ME conduit. We got some mana pearls. We got some large fluid tanks, which is nice. Even some mechanical belts, some mechanical crafters. We also got some rat upgrades. The ore doubling upgrade, which is pretty interesting. We also got the chicken mount upgrade, which is kind of funny. And the platter upgrade, which will transfer Osiris tax of item at a time, which means that if we want to use them for transport, we can. You know, I will say that rat automation wasn't exactly what I was expecting to have in this mod pack, but I'm actually kind of glad we have it because it sort of matches with the whole Mine Colony's modern city aesthetic. I think it'll work into the colony well. In fact, what I might do, one thing I can do with the rats is I can actually have them on a patrol. We could actually potentially utilize them to protect the colonists. They're almost like the new copper golems, but like more advanced. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see ya in the next one. And let me know down in the comments if you had a good day. How was your day? Was it good? Was it rainy like this? Were you reined in and stuck at home and you had to, like, you know, hang out at home, looking out the window all sad like?